Hey, hi everyone. Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the real the girl. So, I'm just making a hot mental tea. So, I decided to talk about this today. Why? Because I see that there is a lot of people with low self-esteem and inferiority complex for the country where we come from, especially in Africa. A lot of people have low self esteem, but they don't know why they have low self esteem. So I will break it a little bit down here today. The society where we are in Africa, it is difficult for you to be ambitious. It is difficult for you to have illusion. It is difficult for you to dream because the surrounding alone will not permit you. The people in the surrounding will not even permit you because the moment you have illusion, you are too proud, you are too ambitious, you are too greedy, you are too that is the moment you say anything positive that you want for yourself, you become a threat to people. You become a problem to people. You become you are asking too much. Even for you to even dream of getting married to a rich man, a man that is capable of providing for you and your future children, people will brand you as a gold digger. But the moment you say, oh, I want to leave Lagos and go and live in a bush. I want to be eating from plates on the floor. I want to be doing this. I want to be doing that. Anything that will dehumanize you. People always support it because we come from a society where people are very sadistic. People are not positive. People are very sadistic. They always see the dark, the dark, the dark in everything that is happening. We come from a society where people don't know what is dialogue. People don't know what is dialogue because a lot of people are egoistic and very influenced with ego. A lot of people are so egoistic, and a lot of people are so like everything is quarreling, shouting. We don't know how to dialogue peacefully. Everything have to end with violence. That is the society we are living. The moment you try to change it, you try to be dialogue, you try to be quiet, you try to be soft, people will call you weak. People will call you being afraid. You are afraid of everything. She's afraid. At times, maybe somebody will say, "Let they will come. They want to come and fight you." Even when they get to the place where they want to fight you, and you refuse to fight, people will call you weak. All that weak. They will say you are weak. I even went to Wele her. She couldn't fight me because you are weak. Because many people are being exposed to a lot of violence. Many people are used to violence. They are used to fighting. They are used to things that are not really comforting for a human being to do. But we are used to it. You will see two people will be fighting. The third person will come there to try to make peace. You will see the other one doesn't want to make peace until he fall that person down before he will know he will make peace. For example, I saw the video where there was two guys fighting in South Africa. That fight could have been evicted. It could have been in that fight could have been just something stupid. We don't even know what brought that fight. But did you see what happened at the end? Did you see what happened at the end? Because He have the intention to, many of them, when they engage in all this type of behavior, their brain will just disconnect from their body. All what they are thinking is how to bring the other person down, how to sniff life out of that person. That is what the next person will just be thinking. The hatred will just automatically generate. You will see the next thing, he has done what he wanted to do. Because if you don't want to snuff life out of somebody, you will not carry a big stone and hit the person on the head. Even there were police there trying to separate the fight. This man refused to respect the police. One day we will talk about that. Until he did what he did to that man before the fight stopped. That is where I see that there is no dialogue. Even though the other man was telling that man that, come, please, please, let us dialogue. He will say, I don't want to dialogue with you. I don't want to dialogue with you. We go see each other today. We go see each other today. We go so strong pass. I think we as Africans, we as Nigerians, we need to know what is dialogue. We need to learn it. It is something that needs to be taught in school, because the violence is too much. The angriness and the irrational behavior within us is too much. The low self-esteem and the inferiority complex is too much. We have to know when to stop. Even if people call you coward, take it like that. We have to know when to stop, because all of us want to be on top of somebody. Like the picture I'm showing here today, it is a picture of a pastor putting his dirty, stinking akeroso, as Spanish talk, his akeroso leg on top of a man, on top of his head. Putting your leg on top of somebody's head, where is that permitted? All over the world. Where? Only where we come from. Somebody will carry his dirty leg that he used to mash shit, used to mash everything on the floor, and put it on somebody's head in the name of praying for them. Many of us, we don't know what we want. We are so confused. We don't know what we want in life. We want to own the whole world. We want to compare our life with everybody around us, without looking at the blessing that we have, without looking at ourselves, what we have, without looking at what is the basic thing to live in this world. For me, maybe you own a car, you own a house, you own a business that will be giving you money daily. You can clothe yourself. If you have children, you can clothe and feed your children. You have a life. You are not sick. Even though you are sick, you have money to buy medication for yourself. Things that you need for your basic life to move ahead every day. That is what I see in this world. But you see, most of us, we want to own the whole world. That is where the problem is. We want to own the whole world. We want to put people under control of us. We want to subject people under control. If we cannot control people, many of us think that we are poor. Many of us think that we are not rich. Look at this pastor now. Carry his leg from the floor and put it on somebody's head. How do you think this man will have self-confidence and will not have a low self-esteem, will not have inferiority complex, when somebody, a man like him with everything complete package, trouser, cassava, everything, is putting his dirty leg on his head, and he allow him to put his leg on his head. Oga, what is your problem? What do you want in this world that you don't have? Because as I'm looking at you on this picture, I think you are not the average African. You are not the average African. I think you should be comfortable because you are wearing a suit. You look nice on your skin. You look okay. That your suit self, you can sell it and use it to buy whatever you want. For example, if you are so poor, but you decide to go to a church for somebody to come and be laying their flirty hand that they used to pick their nose, they used to pick their back, and everything to put on your head. I've never allowed anybody, any pastor, to put their hands on my head. I don't go to church to start with say because I don't want that joke. You allow people to carry their hands and put on your head. They will be pushing you. When the hand is not okay, they carry their leg and put on your head. You don't know the psychology behind this behavior that this pastor is doing to you. One is to create fear on you. Two is to demand respect. Three is to diminish you so that anything he says you will take it, because that putting his leg on your head has already bring an authority that he is the boss on you. You are going to look small. Imagine you kneeling down, somebody putting their hands, wait, somebody putting their hands on your head. The person that is putting his hand on your head is above you now. While you are kneeling down, you are small. If you are engaging in this type of situation of kneeling down for every Dick and Harry, unless you are Yoruba, it is your tradition, your culture to greet. That does not what? Espera un momento. Vale, espera, my son. Espera. Unless you are, maybe you are, it's a cultural something. But if it's not a cultural something, it has to do with all this church of a thing. Don't allow anybody to put their hands on your head. Don't you. It will make you to feel, to have a low self-esteem. It will bring the authority upon that person that is laying that hand on your head. You will always be loyal to that person, and it will tell on your personality and your self-esteem. That is why you see most of the pastors, they put those of their members, they don't have anywhere they are going, even when their pastor is doing the worst, because they already look at him as a boss. He has already subjected them to look at him as the head of everything. That is why you shouldn't allow people to put their hands on your head. It will make you to look small. It will make you, when you get married, you start demanding respect. Everybody has put their hands on you. You feel that you look small now. The only person that is supposed to be living with you peacefully, you will not subject that person. You want to beat that person down so that you go still you will still feel bigger than that person. That is why you see most men, they are always demanding respect because of low self-esteem and low self-worth. They believe that they are now looking at this their wife like this woman want, after I have low self-esteem, this woman want can still beat me, she want can still bigger than me. No, she have to go down to zero. I have to look at her very low. You see it how it works. You never allow people to put their hands or their legs on your head. It will take you time to work on yourself, to get that your self-confidence back. When somebody took their dirty leg and put on you for no reason, even if there is reason, never ever allow it. Most of these pastors nowadays, they are taking a piece everywhere. They are taking a piece. How can you put your legs on somebody's head if you just want to subject them to to look at you very high, to look at you very big. Meanwhile, you are nothing. You are just a normal guy, a normal man, normal boy, normal African that is living on donation from other people. Estoy hablando, ¿qué? No, no, ahora no, no puede. Estoy hablando cuando termine. Pero tú tienes mi tarjeta, te he mandado allí. Please, I'm talking on the video, okay? So, it's like that. Just don't allow people to put your hands on you. There is nowhere in your Bible that they say they were laying hand. Even if they want to lay hand, why would they lay hand on you? Why? You have no business with anybody putting their flirty legs on your head. You will see them come to the internet, they will be demanding everything respect because they allow people to look at them very small. They allow people to lay their hands, their head, their leg on their body. You will be rolling on the floor, rolling on the floor, rolling. Why won't you have a low self-esteem? Why won't you have a low? Why won't you be demanding respect from everybody when they have already beaten low self-esteem, inferiority complex on you? Why won't you do that? It is going to be normal for you to be demanding respect because you don't see yourself as, you don't see your value anymore. They have beaten zero value into you. You don't see yourself anymore as worthy. So you see, you start to demand everything for everybody. You know they respect person. You don't respect me. If you can't respect me, I cannot marry you. Please go and work on yourself. That woman is not your problem. It's not your problem. That your neighbor is not your problem. He is not your problem. She is not your problem. You allow people to diminish you with words. You allow people to look at you like nothing. You allow people to humiliate you. This is a complete humiliation from your pastor. Putting his leg on your head. Putting his dirty, flirty hands on your head. On what ground will you allow anybody to put their hands on your head? Why? You will go to church at the end, you will be rolling on the floor. What is the meaning of that? Why won't many of you have a low self-esteem? You will always have a low self-esteem because of all the behavior you engage yourself in. You should think very well before you allow people to play with your emotions. You allow people to play with your self-confidence. You allow people to play with your humanity in you. Allowing this type of behavior is humiliating. This pastor equally know that he wants to humiliate you. Maybe this man has money now. After him laying his leg on the man's head, anything he tell him, it will be yes, 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 because he is the master now. He has already shown how high he is and how low he is. That is why when you see their altar, they will put the altar high. The members will be low. You see the psychology there. We will talk about that. The psychology, you see it there. There is a difference. So I'm going to stop this video here. I don't want it to be long. We'll talk about many things. Bye bye everyone. Bye. Love you.